Space. Wherein, previously... Beep. And also, after someone got up to all manner of forbidden experiments with dimensional fatigue, some unspecified power who pushed knowledge too far, we had a brief encounter with some happy campers from above who showed up ready to dance. That's been brought under control now, and everything is fine. It's fine. We're fine here. I like that they added a scoreboard for these, so we can keep track of just how much all of space owes to us for solving this problem, which caused by not us. All will we begin peacefully grinding away at constructing a ring world. In space. And also among the various orbital habitats that we constructed as a precursor to going after the ring world. A handful of Cybotender missed upload day and remain primarily meat creatures. So it goes. Our strange space Amish who limit themselves to just a video uplink. Just a data jack and some support software and... you know, replacing like maybe half of their motive fiber. Having their support structures plated with advanced polymers, but not replaced completely.
Construction complete.
Nice. I was in the process of assembling a fourth bike fleet. In order to continue to preserve the peace. And I was considering...
Incoming transmission.
And it came down firmly on the side of, I'm going to integrate this vassal over here. Since because of the, you know, somewhat ambiguous state of the borders up in this direction, I would not be able to build a second ring world around Straddle here, which I would like to do, so I'm going to clarify that paperwork for the future. We have plenty of time. Only one megastructure can be in progress at a time. And that will be this for some time.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission. Construction complete.
Adamant refusal to export liquid metal will remain in place. Biometal is for earners. "100 years, peaceful build-up. Otherwise uneventful space adventures." Relax and enjoy, as surely nothing further will go wrong.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright, putting out all the capital ships. Brought us up to exactly current fleet support limit.
Research complete.
Although, actually, we will want much more. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the Federation fleet. Yeah, there's us. There are good old regulars. We're starting to scrape up against the top of the science tree here. "1,200 further days of ring construction before there's another phase after the current one, I believe. The site, this is the skeleton, and then there is an additional phase after this one. Complete final ring." Coming soon.
Incoming transmission.
Wait, hold on. This fleet is still missing a battleship. One of their battleships went to the wrong destination. Ongoing quirks of interface. At this point, the only remaining danger I would expect to exist throughout the space is if these folks wake up and act upon their grievances against us. Or if one of our remaining traditional rivals gets themselves into a position where they are able to go after the Watchers and take their stuff. Anybody successfully salvaging ancient technologies would bridge the gap. Pretty quickly put them on our level. Made a couple cruises to the Federation fleet. That whole wing of our assets in good health.
Incoming transmission. Construction complete.
Alright, good. A war completely unrelated to our affairs. The usual. Everyone else's problems. when the
Incoming
inevitable
transmission.
occurs. Or perhaps in order to cause the inevitable to eventually occur. Look forward to taking hold of these tombs, putting them
Construction
to good
complete.
use.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
I think I can decommission this
Construction
old
complete.
station.
Construction complete.
Yeah, these aren't defending anything. Sitting there, horribly out of date as they are.
Construction complete.
Avar stopped being a danger to us ages ago.
Incoming transmission.
They could be an additional irritant if the Akmalakan here come after us. Or more importantly, if they shift gears and align themselves with the other groups. To review, space diplomacy. Friend zone, pretty well affirm, almost 2/3. Call it half
Research complete.
of the ring. Bow zone, just kinda 2 specific blocks here. And then there's some on the fence with these folks. They could betray us at any moment. Must be ready. Ah. Or wait, no, that's not what I was meaning to grab. Done. Year and a bit remain to next phase. Fed fleet is going to end up a bit oversized
Construction complete.
with respect to our current template.
Construction complete.
That's fine.
Construction complete.
Bonus material. For small brothers.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Are good buddies.
Construction complete.
They can afford peace, because we can afford war. Did I ever earn another society trade pick? Nope. If I did, what would I go into? Hard to say, a lot of good numbers here. And we're at a point where I'm not sure there's anything I'd need to try to optimize toward. Alright. Integration has occurred. We are ready. How's your planet looking? Populous, productive, adequately defended. You had yourself your little baby fleet. All well and good. Refit those. These. And administration-wise, I'm just going to group them into the hat. Which would, in the current state of things, also require putting Citrol into the head. Which, okay, I guess. How did this happen? I remain absolutely confuddled. This has never not been in our space. How did they build an outpost here? Doesn't look like I have any diplomatic way to demand that be dismantled. I'd have to fight over it.
Incoming transmission.
Good looking particles. And also now that is done, I can decommission this. Behold. skeleton. Which we must then furnish one slice at a time. And years each. 40 years to complete the final phase of the ring world. It's a bit much.
Research complete.
These are rallying properly anymore to the Fed pile. Weird. By and large, the council is in a position that I could reasonably call victory. Just settled into some peaceful exploring of new possibilities. Let's see. Formal victory conditions.
Ships upgraded.
Like a good 2/3 of a domination. If we felt like going that way. I think, in particular, I would call this a successful file after we go and punch the Watchers. After such a time as we defeat them, we'll be good. So I could also consider, though, who wants to actually enter the Federation out of all of our many, many associates. Just been the two of us for so long. Interest over political differences. And inadmissible. They are currently in battle.
Research complete.
Alright, we gotta wait until this current wave of wars resolves.
Incoming transmission. Research complete. Incoming transmission.
Additional upgrades specifically for forts. Perhaps someday. Sitting here internally balancing if I wanted to start settling Tomb Worlds right now. Could just provoke the olds into coming at me. The concern, though, is that they might then, in the process of coming after us, compromise the integrity of the Ring World. I'm not sure how vulnerable to disruption this is. I would hate to inflict any unnecessary setbacks on, you know, Hubris Wheel 1 here.
Research complete.
I am to some degree confident that Wheel in the Sky has no weakness. Particularly now that we're past the point where you can notice all the other planets in the system have vanished, consumed into the mass. So I think this is just terrain now. And there, confirmation. One at a time. Finishing a section counts as a mega project. That separate special flag. Have you built an engineering lab on top of these pets? Great, 20 days of progress for 500 minerals, sure.
Incoming transmission.
Yeah, let's take that system back into the main block. Gonna slowly disassemble the sectors over time. Our cap rises, leaving one slot open for the ring world system itself, and we'll probably earn another before then. Let's get this place properly restructured. Prioritize what's important. Already have a dome. Yep, and there's their visitor center, so that's all well and good. Visitor center, the old energy nexus has been there forever. Since we have two ascension perks left. Gonna put one of those into Wonders.
Research complete. Incoming transmission.
One tradition, one perk slot going into Wonders. And then who knows? Maybe Builders.
Construction
Well,
complete.
yeah. Maybe Master Builders. Maybe Dad Punching. Once more to war. Let's inflict some justice. Proceed directly to Avar and lock down system. Let's go. Should I invade the habitats?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Bringing jump drives to a hyperlane fight. Quite rude. Alright, General Burgundy. We have a job for you.
Enemy planet secured.
Marvelous. Present army composition, shitload of robots. Just robots, just lots of robots. Wave after wave of citizen killbots.
Enemy planet secured.
Well, there's a bit of a display bug.
Enemy planet secured.
Yeah, our opponents are still using
Situation
ordinary
updated.
hyperdrive. They are less than equipped to deal with what we're bringing here. Plenty of fight boats clustered over there. Those could be a speed bump if they actually brought themselves over to confront us. Unit Sigma will remain on guard. Oh wait, somebody already got to this one. Moving on then. Suppose we could aim to go deeper? Yeah, let's go attack Natham.
Incoming transmission. Research complete.
Until the end of days, we will maintain our strong tradition of having no idea what a laser is.
Research complete.
Some fleets are having a mix-up here, in which our opponents are slightly larger. So let's send Unit Sigma to break the tie.
Enemy planet secured. Incoming transmission.
I'm not sure if that battle even got to happen. Just now paying close attention.
Situation log updated.
Hey, this is where the frogs live. Hey, art frogs. Fancy seeing you here.
Hostile station engaged. Situation log updated.
Okay. The enemy has brought their fleet out. Here is a full concentration. But, yeah, looking at the number, this is probably most of them. Given that over on the big board here, they're considered to have similar capacity and lesser power. This adds up about right.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Enemy planet secured.
In response to that, I will pull this third fleet out of the old home space. Leave one behind, just guarding the ring world. Just to back up the fortress cluster. Ring's looking good. Alright, I could be rolling out the yet further improved armor plating that was invented. We have figured out pretty impressive materials. It turns out you don't need the rest of the atom. Also, turns out most of our boats are not using armor. And this received itself a complimentary free upgrade. Okay then.
Enemy planet secured.
Hold the armies back for a little while. What I'd like to do is have my fleets get the drop on this. Or if some portion of it wanders off on its own and ends up in a bad part of space, maybe we give it to him. Poor fools and their lasers. Primitive light emissions are no match for gun.
Situation log updated.
We proved this against the unbidden.
Situation log updated.
The ultimate military
Situation
technology
log updated.
is just to throw rocks even harder.
Construction complete.
There is no limit to how much energy you can store in speed.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
You don't even need to have more speed to put the energy into, it just fits. This one's probably about to get invaded by our good friends.
Situation log updated.
Running out of targets.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
That's interesting. You can actually see which fragments of technology are present inside of a given pile of debris.
Situation log updated. Incoming transmission. Ships upgraded.
If we had anything to learn from these people, that would be handy.
Enemy
As it stands, though, that is all frivolous information. Now the phase of the war where I just rampage around, occupying planets.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Could probably comfortably have one of my fleets just wander off and start
Situation log updated.
just raising a fuss.
Situation log updated.
Always open to welcoming new affiliates.
planet secured.
Nice.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Managed to lose one robot transport.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
I think we'll be alright. It is no great loss. We had backups of those robots.
Incoming transmission.
We don't actually transmit the conscious part of the soldier's AI out to the fighting unit until it's been delivered.
Enemy planet secured.
But just meanwhile, there's a sizable batch of trainees who are back on the waiting list to get control of a drone.
Research
And yes,
complete.
to review, among the goals of this war
Situation log updated.
will be
Incoming transmission.
giving our good friendly birds control of their homeworld.
Situation log updated.
Finally liberating it from those birds. The wrong birds. The only consequences of dying in robot war are shame and boredom. Which, to perfect immortal machine citizens of our Grand Council network, is in many ways worse than organic death.
Enemy planet secured. Research complete.
Our highly augmented robo-citizens are capable of frustration far beyond the limitations of organic beings.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
That aside, if we're being real, a pretty large number of the
Situation
soldier
log
accounts on the
updated.
network are just General Burgundy sock puppets. Technically violates the military terms of service, but damn it, they get results. If you are good enough at strategy to micromanage 200 million alt accounts, go for it.
Enemy planet secured.
Almost there. Any day now.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
I'm going to consider a bit of a rethink on our cruisers.
Research complete.
They have been to some degree underperforming. Or I suppose, yeah, the core thing, they seem pretty fragile. They have a much higher mortality rate than other classes of ship. The regenerative plates to a capacitor. Brain is the strongest computer. Let's see, though. What else can be done for this ship? But does it have to look more carefully at the combat logs and review what kinds of damage they're taking?
Incoming transmission. Enemy planet secured.
Oh wait, is that still not yet? It's build, but okay, there we go. There, I had clicked on the wrong one. Segment A, fully operational.
Incoming transmission.
And everyone's gonna want to come by and probe this. That's right, get a good look at it.
Construction complete.
Best architecture in all of space. Wait, you British? So, mechanically, as each segment gets completed, it is a size 25 Gaia world, possessing all manner of natural resources scattered about. Quite good. So expensive that you could easily otherwise decide the game by the time it's ready, especially if you took the resources that you invested into building the ring world and did anything else with them at all.
Colonization in progress. Situation log
Also,
updated.
importantly, that's going to get stripped out of the
Situation log
bird-watching
updated.
sector.
Incoming transmission.
That's core.
Incoming transmission.
Over time, our highly advanced cyber administration will have less need for local governors.
Enemy planet secured. Incoming transmission. Situation log updated.
Yeah, I'm not going to get any useful survivability data this deep into the war when we're already quite firmly not losing anything. And when it's over. Having successfully liberated the hell out of some worlds. And put an end to further atrocities. Let's see, I think I'll actually try to stow as much of the army as I can in the new ring. And then, let's see. Turn all of these to our usual staging areas.
Incoming transmission. Research complete.
On the other hand, maybe I should take this as a sign that cruisers just do not matter in my current fleet composition. If I just built more large. Cruisers are just tiny battleships. Way to be stronger is just to be larger overall.
Incoming transmission.
Or we completely flip things around and make the cruiser some strange Frankenboat.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
the weird independent weaponry that the rest of the fleet never talks about. Cram it full of space amoebas.
Incoming transmission.
Also, shields are for nerds. We'll use only token shields.
Colony established.
Compliance with ministry guidelines, nothing more. Hubris 1 is online. Begin construction of new citizens. Begin also construction of visitor center.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
And good. We can install space stations around the sector.
Ships upgraded.
And we can fit a lot of army in there. Good stuff. Giant list of war debris. We'll consolidate those at some point. You know what? Let's do this. This will happen. Where this is, let's anchor the grandpas by setting foot on these pleasant, barren, radioactive worlds. For convenience, just gonna sneak that one into the Cyberx region.
Incoming transmission. Construction complete.
If the Watchers have a problem with it, they can come deliver arguments to a gun. Gonna group my fleets up a little closer. Or also, it occurs to me that the
Construction complete. Construction complete.
level of development in Festivar
Construction
here,
complete.
it's a little underdefended.
Construction complete.
Let me bring all the spare construction ships together.
Incoming transmission.
Gotta get this all done in one big wave. Although, the exclusion zone doesn't pop up until the station is done. Weird. Well, here we go.
Construction complete.
Who's the abomination now? Nobody's gonna stop me from peacefully and respectfully restoring life. A forgotten world. Just you wait, there's gonna be
Research complete.
museums, and monuments, and reenactments.
Colonization in progress. Colonization in progress. War has been declared against us. Colonization in progress.
Well, here we go. It's that time. Grandpa War is joined.
Construction complete. Colonization
Whenever you're
in
ready.
progress.
Come at me, olds.
Construction complete.
I suppose that's close enough. The worst that's going to do is, yeah, push this station a bit farther out of alignment than it would be in a perfect blossom. What demands would I leverage against the olds? Just stop it. Just don't. Just relax. Just a declaration that henceforth you will no longer be that guy who ruins it for the rest of us. In space.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Oh, the Federation Navy has cycled back into our hands. Good. Just in time. Alright, Olds, where are you gonna pick this fight? Bring your business to me, or I will deliver it to you.
Research complete.
Our jump engine's not quite powerful enough to leap across the core. You would have to take either a long way around.
Research complete.
However, we do have routes. Via the Peacekeepers, or via the still open borders over here. Verzak and so forth.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
There. Our demands are set. Just chill, old man. Also, seriously? Seriously? Who? It's so bold. Big Batorak is sending transports unescorted. Into Watcher space. That's certainly an idea you have there. And let's see, enemy fleet. Mostly larges. And it looks like the enemy primary weapon is energy. Let me just go ahead and maybe commission some more large boats. Yeah. Sort of get those made everywhere. For victory.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
It's making 14 new capital ships in parallel. It will help. Let's see, those were 40,000 power enemy fleets. So maybe if we just send Unit Sigma out there with nice, expertly calculated.
Colony established. Construction complete.
The war number.
Colony established. Colony established. Colony established.
See, if the olds are reluctant to actually ride out of their fortress and confront me, if the olds are in fact genuinely terrified of my fleet numbers, then maybe I should just put the pressure on.
Research complete.
Blood Garland. The new guy. And let's see, yep, Unit J14 is still sitting around idle. But like a research vessel on hand, probe whatever wreckage we create, probably a second as well. Pt.5 can get into another science mode.
Construction complete.
These void skulkers. Who are... Alright, let's get some combat data. Now that our allies are mixing it up in there. Entirely unprompted on our part. Let's see. Mostly energy weapons with a small amount of explosive. Arc emitters, plasma cannons, proton torpedoes, and whirlwind missiles. Enduring mostly shield damage from the energy and explosive loadout that our little buddies are bringing in there. This will perhaps also be a job for Gunn. We were not able to convince the rest of the Federation that open borders were a worthwhile demand. We will just be telling them to relax. One way or another. Right. What if I do this? Suspect the damage is
Situation
irreversible.
log updated.
Oh well, there is the other route. Reinforcements can arrive long-wise. Hold on, did they just decline to engage me? The timing on that caught both my science ships, though. There's 80,000 of them overall. I think. Maybe 120. That them just now leaping over, or was that unrelated activity? Oh wait, let's turn that number down. Okay, there's 80,000 of them showing up there.
Construction complete.
Alright. We join in this fight. We are taking the frame rate directly to the sub-basement. Embrace the void. People's hero, Unit Sigma. Our adversaries may be reasonably resistant to gun. This is also just the beginning moments of the battle. Roll damage numbers are pretty even, especially now that some of them have closed in to the regular gun range. As they start trying to mix it up with our many smalls.
Situation log updated.
Damage numbers pulled ahead, and they have retreated. Five and 1 for no kills on Sigma's part. And nothing for 3 dead large. Thanks to Garland. In which case, pursue them? Drop into one of their systems and wreck up the place? When will those science boats arrive? Eventually. Or wait, hold on. These are still stuck with hyperdrives. And that home. This way heinously outdated science boat. Just get it out of my sight. What are you doing tooling about in your weird vintage research ship?
Situation log updated. Alien spaceport engaged.
Now. I was about to phrase this as a question, but it really isn't. Of course we dragged the Hubris army out here to invade one of these holy planets.
Situation log updated. Incoming transmission. Situation log updated.
Is that our amoeba cluster? It is! Let them go. Just doing their move. They have damage, our amoebas.
Situation log updated.
At this point, the answer would appear to be not much.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Maybe they're more of a point defense weapon? The bees? What is... Long after I decided to deploy them, let's look at their stats. What do amoebas do? Four plus 0.13 per day of cooldown. 16 to 24 damage of what? 70% accuracy, no tracking, 20 range, 10 health points, 15% evasion. Ignores half armor and gets 100% shield penetration. Average damage of 16 per second. Type yet unstated. Are they bullet? Are they beam? damage type bees.
Ships upgraded. Situation log updated.
Alright, so, battle report. This is not the right report. This is the versus state. Oh, wait, no. Some of the fleet battle is in here. 16 small and 5 large defeated by Unit Sigma. And 20 and 7 taken out by Garland. We have perhaps got this.
Ships upgraded. Incoming transmission. Situation log updated.
Someone left some stray atoms lying around. It's terribly unsafe. Snuff that.
Special project complete.
Previous owners were careless. And the science teams are finally here to start picking through the debris. What about the army? Where are you guys? Nearly here as well. Two and a half to 5, 2.5 to 5, 300 health, 200 morale.
Debris analyzed.
Versus 6 to 12, 775. Yeah, these are weird that they don't have some kind of special, you know, old people army. They seem to just be standard defense militia.
Enemy planet secured. Debris analyzed. Situation log updated.
And perhaps the greatest insult of all, that we don't seem to be getting any actual text from these debris. Completely harmless. The worst olds. We're the olds now.
Incoming transmission.
Alright, there we go. Some of these appear to have proper data in them, waiting to be exploited.
Debris analyzed. Debris analyzed.
Or maybe not. Ah, there we go. Though, actually, wait, maybe some of that's just our neighbors?
Research complete.
Class M weapon.
Debris analyzed. Situation log updated.
What of these pesky mishandled atoms? The kids those days.
Special project complete.
So folks, no need to raise the high alert every time. Just switch them off. Just atoms. Trust some of you can handle that at a local level.
Debris analyzed.
Debris analyzed. Debris analyzed.
Yeah, we're getting into the good stuff now. And with the percentages falling out of it, we might even get some of these techs completed.
Construction complete. Incoming transmission. Debris analyzed. Debris analyzed. Incoming transmission.
Yep, just gonna take our time, sweeping up all this rubble.
Incoming transmission.
Over time, begin to realize the true extent of how drastically they were doing it wrong.
Research complete.
The arc emitter there is the Class X energy weapon.
Debris analyzed. Research complete.
Then let's see, now that we have this, oh, right, Class medium, a medium weapon, the Whirlwind. What's its deal? Whirlwind missiles. How do they compare against, say, a Marauder, which we could also build?
Debris analyzed.
Speed 6, 200% evasion. Right, so they're extremely agile. They are anti-point defense missiles. Very nimble, will get through the cloud and strike their target missiles. Interesting. A novelty. Politically speaking, what factions do any of our leader folk align towards?
Incoming
Rhizome.
transmission.
He's head of the enfranchisement
Research
party.
complete.
Dr. Light heads the Technocrats, by far the largest party. Strangely enough, here in Robot Country, the people interested in making new gizmos, reasonably popular opinion. Hawthorne heads up the Prosperity faction. Governor Gray is a Void Knight. Olive Gardland, strangely an isolationist. And Governor Honeydew is the Xenoist faction. Internal politics pretty firmly crystallized into there's only one party that matters. Everything else is a suggestion.
Incoming transmission.
So, as stated earlier, I think a victory against some olds pretty firmly cements us on the old to-do list of accomplishments. Having already defeated our crisis and otherwise put ourselves at the top of the pile. Not much else I would do, but continue to invest in more and more of the Hubris Ring, of which Section 2 is online. That's nice. Yeah, also, I can just... very convenient. But I can just buy the ship there from that menu and it'll be queued and sent on its way. Parts of the interface that they've started to work over are quite healthy. But yeah, this is mostly just a sink of time and resources to continue enjoying the prosperity we've already earned. And look at this fleet! Look at this fleet! Powerful space numbers. Or peace. Yeah, I think overall I'm quite willing to call this a game. Festivity in space. over which we have sampled building large space structures and performing a mechanical ascension as friendly material pacifists. However, there are further aspects of Utopia to explore. So next time we'll be starting fresh with something else with which to approach things differently. In space.